women are now more likely to file for divorce than men are. Why is this? Why is the shift happening where women are really much more eager to walk away from the relationship? Why are they willing to let go of everything you guys have built together and just wash their hands of it? And really, guys, it really boils down to the love tank and her not being emotionally fulfilled for so long that she has no choice but to walk away. Welcome to the channel, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Mindy, and I work with men to really empower them with the right skills, knowledge, and mindset to transform their love communication style to save their relationship. So if you're trying to save your relationship right now, click the subscribe button and definitely hit that little bell notification button so you can be notified every time I release a new video. But really, what's really fascinating to me is how many women are just ready to walk away and call it quits. And I would say that the women's movement and the whole women believing that they don't need a man is definitely contributing to this. And sometimes I have that feeling that I don't need a man, but when it comes down to it, that feeling normally arises during certain times of the month. And when that time of the month leaves, I realize how lucky I am to have my husband. But unfortunately with women, especially if they're going through perimenopause, which nobody really talks about perimenopause, and I'm going to start talking about it a lot in my videos because it's really a contributing factor to the woman just wanting to walk away and not having the ability inside herself to stay in the relationship. So a lot of you guys are not understanding why all of a sudden your relationship is being ruined. Your wife is becoming very her oriented. It's me versus the family or you guys. Suddenly she's going out with new people. Suddenly she's not wanting to be intimate anymore. A multitude of things are occurring that are not really in the norm in your relationship, and you're left wondering what's going on. You're not thinking to yourself at all that it could be menopause, because menopause happens in the 50s and she's only, late 30s, early 40s. So that can't be it, because nobody's discussing how long it takes to actually get into menopause. And menopause is actually defined as 12 consecutive months without a period. So it could take 8 to 10 years of having a period once every 3 months, and then every month for 3 or 4 months, and then no period again for 4 months, and then a period again for 6 months. This can go on for 8 to 10 years. Now, when this happens, our hormones are like waves. They're going up and down. And for many of us, we're stuck in like a perpetual PMS week for months because our estrogen is going up and coming down and going up and coming down. And when estrogen levels are going up and down like that, it's affecting our serotonin. Now, serotonin, as we know, is the happy hormone and the hormone that really regulates our mood and contributes to us being happy. So when estrogen and progesterone are dropping and increasing so suddenly, our brains logically are having a hard time stabilizing our emotions. And because we're having a hard time stabilizing our emotions, we start getting stuck in this mood, in these moods, and we start resenting you, especially if you've not been fulfilling her love tank. And the love tank, what's needed to fill it up, definitely changes if a woman's in perimenopause, because what used to not bother her now suddenly will bother her all the time. So it's really crucial for you guys to recognize the shifts in her, so you can also alter your love jargon to shift within yourself to contribute to filling her love tank when she's going up and down like this. So you guys really need to ask yourself, could perimenopause be a contributing factor to this? It's definitely worth considering. The other thing you guys want to consider is you want to consider her love tank. How is she naturally filled up, especially if she's in a transition breakup style with you? If she's transitioning her feelings to somebody else, definitely that's because she's not been fulfilled in her love tank. So really, guys, need to fill her love tank. Need to figure out how she naturally receives love. Because a woman nowadays in the 2020s, if we're not being fulfilled, we're walking. And unfortunately, I wish more women were willing to sit down and ask, okay, why is he not filling me up? what is going on. But we're all being so conditioned with social media to be strong women and walk away and know our worth. And sometimes by doing that, we are losing a great guy because we're so focused on knowing our worth and making sure that we are treated correctly that we don't always ask ourselves, well, wait a minute, have I treated him correctly? Because a lot of times I've noticed that the guy isn't being fulfilled, and that's why he's not fulfilling her. And then the guy realizes, oh shoot, I don't want to lose my relationship. I want to fulfill her. What can I do? What was I not doing? Really important, guys. Figure out how she receives love. Make sure you're filling her up. Click on the link in the description of the video. Take the What's Your Love Lingo quiz. Figure out how you're fulfilled. Ask yourself, has she been fulfilling me? Was I not fulfilling her because she wasn't fulfilling me? And then send her the quiz. Ask her to take it. Figure out how she's fulfilled. And then start doing it. And not just the top one. Misconception, especially with love languages, is, oh, this is my love language. Well, if one scores at 49% and another one scores at 47%, and those other three are just sitting here with really low percentages, people oftentimes forget that that other 47%, that's pretty high. That one needs to be targeted too. You can't just focus on the top. Really crucial, guys, to focus on all of them, at least the top three. Because remember, in the honeymoon stage, you guys were constantly doing this for each other. You were constantly love bombing each other, not to be manipulative like the term has come to be, but because you love her. You feel in love with her, so you want to love bomb her. You want to write her little notes, and you want to spend every moment of the day with her, and you want to do nice things for her, and you want to say nice things about her, and you want to buy her little tokens of appreciation. You want to love bomb her. So what happened during the relationship? You stopped. So now she's thinking to herself, oh, well, he only love bombed me to be manipulative and to get me, and not because he really loved me. That's really not the case with love bombing. I think people love bomb because they're really just showing all of the love jargon because they're high on feeling good about the new relationship. They're not always trying to be manipulative. They have good intentions, but it comes across as manipulative when it stops happening. And it's natural for it to stop happening because it's not natural inside us to offer all of the love jargon constantly to our partner like we did in the honeymoon stage. What's natural to us is the way that we naturally show love. And so if you are in a relationship where your partner receives love in a total different way than what's natural for you to show it, you're mismatched. And because you're mismatched, the relationship starts falling apart. Now she's over here bitching, nagging, and complaining, and you're over here getting defensive. You're over here feeling maybe not good enough, maybe feeling like shutting down, maybe getting mad. Whatever your reaction is, you're not putting a wall in front of your emotions to really just be able to accept how she's feeling and validate her and to make internal shifts within yourself. Instead, you're mad, you deflect, you shut down, you stonewall, you do whatever it is. And then over here, she gets even more mad. She starts doing the same. You guys start arguing all the time because she's not being fulfilled and she's not fulfilled. Now you're not being fulfilled, and this just becomes a perpetual cycle that you guys can't get out of. So that's why I say, number one thing, root cause is always starting with figuring out how you both receive love. How do you receive love? Not the first way, the top three. What are the top three ways that fill you up inside? Because knowing the love tank is the most important part of building a relationship. You can't build a house if you don't put a foundation down first. And knowing how the love tank is filled is the foundation of building the relationship. So I hope this video was helpful, guys. If you are going through a separation or divorce, focus on filling her love tank. Focus on figuring out what she was lacking so you can start providing that to her. And like I said, guys, also click the What's Your Love Lingo quiz. Take the quiz. It's a great way to start figuring out for yourself what it was that you were lacking and what it was that she was lacking. If you're looking for more guidance on what you can do to save your relationship, book a call with me. Calls are absolutely free. They last about 30 minutes, and we really dig deep and figure out what's going on in your relationship, and I help you get on the path to saving your marriage. As always, everyone, stay happy, stay healthy, and let's focus on falling back in love.